So Beyonce may be getting her own TV network, Jesus. Now that's something that I would love to do. I would love to have my own TV network. It would be called Meet TV, Music, Entertainment, Education, and Technology. Those are the things that I love. Yes, Jesus. So let me go ahead and read to you what the good people at the sun.co.uk had to say about everything. Now, the name of the article is, rather the title of the article, look at my ignorant ass. It's titled Bay-BC. Beyonce to follow in footsteps of Oprah Winfrey by creating own TV network. And they go on to say, Star intends to add another feather to her cap after conquering the music and fashion industries. Now, the article was posted on July 29th of 2016. Let me go ahead and read it to you here. It says, for most people, an unstoppable music career, your own fashion lines, and autobiographical film will be quite enough to keep you ticking over. But Beyonce isn't most people. And now she's preparing to add another layer to her incredible business empire. I'm told the U.S. superstar is aiming to follow in the footsteps of Oprah Winfrey by creating her own TV network. Together with her management firm, Parkwood, Beyonce has concocted a plan to launch her own channel, which she aims to get off the ground in the next decade. What? 10 years from now? Anyway, back to the story. Unlike Oprah's network, which broadcasts talk shows, soaps, and sitcoms, Beyonce is likely to have an educational focus instead. The Music Insider revealed, quote, Beyonce replaced her management earlier this year with a super team including JP Morgan's Steve Palmen. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Y'all know I'm bad with names and ignorant as fuck. A Music Insider revealed, quote, Beyonce replaced her management team earlier this year with a super team including JP Morgan's Steve Palmen. Quote, there were a number of reasons for doing so, but one was because she intends to create her own TV network, just like Oprah. Quote, her entertainment company Parkwood is doing very well, and her desire is to create a network so she can have the freedom to bring the ideas of her closest creative friends to life. Solange, excuse me. Her entertainment company Parkwood is doing very well, and her desire is to create a network so she can have the freedom to bring the ideas of her closest creative friends to life. The plan is to develop it within the next decade. Quote, it sounds like a great deal of the network's plan will be based around education, such as docuseries about African and American history, end quote. So long as she replaces the adverts with her own music videos, I'm sure she'll bring big ratings in. So thank you very much, the sun.co.uk, for that information. Man, this is really crazy. Beyonce's own network, BTV. Just the letter B, not even B as in BEY, short for Beyonce. Nope, just BTV. But why do they have to compare it to Oprah? Is it because Oprah made her own network? Is it because they're both black women? Like, why compare it to Oprah? What are they going to do next? Pit them against each other? Start saying things like, well, Oprah's started out strong and then it fizzled out after a while, and Beyonce started off weak. Is it going to build up the way that Oprah's did? You know what I mean? You know how the media is. The media is off the freaking chain. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that's, a UK newspaper. So maybe things are a little different over there. Maybe they don't mean it the way that they do in America. They love to compare people and compare things. Here in America, a lot of people just compare things that don't even add up. It's like they love reference points. They love to say this reminds me of this or this reminds me of that. They love to try to associate things even when no association needs to be meant. And then they love to compare things and say this thing is better than this. This one's the new and improved, or it can't add up to the old one. One way or another, it's like they love to compare and tear things down here in America. So hopefully they're not like that over there, but I have no idea. But anyways, thank you, Beyonce. If this information is true, thank you for creating your own network. I hope that it's done way before the decade is over. We need more intelligent programming or intelligent shows, to watch and learn information from. And, like they say, man, there's a lesson in everything. And it's crazy because a lot of people cannot find the lesson in things. Like, for example, people will watch some of my videos and think that they're just about entertainment. But if you actually listen to some of the things that I'm saying, I'm not just entertaining you, I'm informing you a lot of the time. A lot of videos that I make are definitely all about entertainment and being silly, making people laugh and stuff like that. But a lot of times I'll put some deep information, and it's crazy because it'll be like the most seemingly random video, like such and such reality star, blah blah blah. But I'll make sure to, inject it with some info that will be good for you. But anyways, the point is this though: Beyonce having her own network is a huge deal. I think she may be the first. No. Jennifer Lopez owns Fuse now, right? And yeah, if I'm not mistaken, her and Diddy were battling to buy it. Oh, and Diddy has Revolt. And I think that was a startup. I don't think that existed. I think that was started, from the ground up. So I was about to say Beyonce would be the first musician to have one, but no. It's interesting, though, that so-called minorities, you got the Latina lady, you got the black, mixed chick with Beyonce, you got the black man with Diddy, wanting to own TV networks. I guess they know what their people like. We should sit there and watch TV. But anyway, shout out to Beyonce. Watching TV is not a bad thing. I watch TV myself from time to time. Not as much as I used to, but there's some pretty good stuff on there sometime. But yeah, let me know what you think about it all below. Would you watch Beyonce's network? I mean, I personally would give it a chance. I gave Diddy's network a chance. What was it, 2013 or 2012? Whenever Revolt, came on TV, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. And I used to watch The Breakfast Club in the morning, like a lot. That was like my shit. To watch Charlamagne and Angela Yee and DJ Envy. Yeah, that was a good show. Rather, it still is a good show. I just don't have the time to watch it the way I used to. But I used to watch that early in the morning. And man, just to see another musician do this, and I watch Fuse every once in a while. It's been a while since I tuned in, but they show music videos on there, so that's definitely a network to watch. That's Jennifer Lopez's network now. Man, so Revolt, which is Diddy's, Fuse, which is Jennifer Lopez, and now what is Beyonce gonna name it? Are you gonna watch, and what should Beyonce name it? I say BTV, just the letter B. That'll be sick. That's like, how like when a celebrity by their first name, you don't have to say their last name. Man, a true statement is when you can claim a letter, literally just one simple letter, and just make it yours. Now that would be saying a lot. That right there would be like, hey everybody, especially the haters, in your face, I own the letter B now. I mean, what are you gonna say? But anyways, I can't wait to tune in. Shout out to Beyonce. Shout out to Jigga Jay-Z. I hope he's going to be up on there talking about things. I would love to see documentaries made about their lives, more than one, by multiple companies, different people, different ideas of how it should be shot and what information should be included. So then that way we can see it, through different eyes, basically. Plus, I would love to see them make documentaries about themselves, or at least one. Actually, one individual documentary about Jigga, one individual documentary about Beyonce, and one joint documentary. Also, I'd love to see some documentaries about Destiny's Child and a documentary about Rockefeller Records, or 2 or 3 of them. I love documentaries. One of my favorite types of films. So hopefully they'll get that popping. I would love to see this information. I would love to see information in general. Some nice cooking channels and things like that. Could you imagine cooking with Solange? Solange up there making sandwiches and steaks and different things. Just all types of foods that start with the letter S. Spaghetti. I'm definitely here for that. My fat, greedy ass shit. I'm only 3 feet tall, 555 pounds. I would love to tune in to see Solange cooking some good stuff. Good. But anyways, this is all how I feel about it. These are just the things that I want to see on there. I want to see them do documentaries about cooking and record labels and books, their lives, etc. I think it should be named BTV. What do you think it should be named? What do you think they should show there? I hope music videos are going to be shown, even if they're not shown all the time, but at least a couple hours, even a few hours a day, like 2 to 4 hours, at least every single day, 7 days a week, man. Get some music in our lives from their friends, themselves, exclusives. Tidal needs its own TV network too. But anyways, this is all my opinion. These are all my thoughts on things. What's yours? Sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine. Damn, Beyonce looks beautiful in that selfie. But then again, she is Queen B. Queen Beautiful. Damn.